What's going on, sneaker world? It's your boy Laced Ace, where I keep you laced from your feet to your face. And I just want to talk about the Nike Snkr App real quick. Like a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, the Travis Scott Cactus Jack Smurf Blue 4s dropped, and it was a lot of issues with the app. Also, the Retro Mellow Denver Nugget Colorway 2s dropped. I did a review on that on my page already. That days, or not that day, when I got them a couple days later. But those were also there were also issues in trying to order those from the app. And I just want to speak on something real quick that I think I've noticed a lot with Nike on the app. When you what I'm gonna explain what happened when I got the Travis Scott 4s. It said I had purchased them. Then it switched back to it said the word it says in the bottom left corner is purchase. It'll have the price. Then you hit, when it hits time, it'll say purchase. You hit purchase, then it'll say you're in line, and it'll say pending. And if you get them, it'll say you got it, and share with your friends. So it said I had them, then it said I didn't have them. Then I had to keep trying 100 times and to keep going over. And then it said another 11 and a 10.5 were available. I wore a 10, and when I picked the 10.5, it took forever to get through, and it said it wasn't available. Then it said 11 was a half. 11 wasn't available, and I got kicked out. Then I had to re-sign in to the app, which I never signed out, and the site crashed, really, I think. But one thing I think about the app is where I work, I don't get to hold on to my phone, so it's kind of tough for me to get to the screens I need to get in the time while I'm working every Saturday at 10 o'clock. But I sit my phone down while I'm waiting for it to go through, I'm looking at that word in the corner, and I think that they need to change the pending and the purchase. Why would you have two P words? And every time I'm looking, when I'm going closer to it, I'm like, is that pending or purchase? I'm thinking, do I got it or not? I have to keep looking because I move away from my phone and I have to come back to it every time. And I'm like, I just think they shouldn't have two words that are real similar as the word to notify you. But also, just the last thing I want to touch on is Nike will say the item is sold out, and it'll make you believe it's like exclusive or hard to get. Then I'll just get back on there tonight. The Royal He Got Game Royal Blue ones, or whatever you want to call them, dropped today, and they were sold out. Now it's a full size run available on the site. I think that's a little tricky too. I need to quit messing with this beard, but I just wanted to know what y'all think about that. Because even the Travis Scotts popped back up an hour later, and some people got them easier than others. And sometimes I look back on there, it'll be shoes that were sold out earlier, like they did it with the last shots. I can't think of anything else right now. But also, this is something else too, even though I said that one thing was the last issue. Stuff will be available on the Snkr App, and then if you go to Nike.com, it'll be some other shoes, which I'm not saying they have to have the same thing, because it might not be a big release or not anything like that. But sometimes I find some little nice shoes on the Nike.com that's not on the Snkr App. So I've got shoes that way too, and sometimes Nike does the little access, I don't know, like exclusive access on certain shoes, and you can get them early. They'll surprise you or whatever. I don't know how they pick, but Overall, I just think Nike should change that pending and purchase word. It's just too close for me. I'll see you on the next video though. And as usual, give thanks. Snkr App.